Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Motherfucker. It has in Spain, guys. Apparently in England, it's not too good at the moment. If any of you guys are in Birmingham or that area today, as the day progresses, if you do watch this video, could you come back to this video and let me know what the weather conditions are like around Birmingham? I'm supposed to be flying to Birmingham tomorrow morning to meet my son. We're going to go and see Depeche Mode on Wednesday. But obviously, you know, the news in England have been saying that the weather's, you know, Armageddon, basically, you know what the media is like, and not to travel and things like that. So if you're in Birmingham, could you just let me know what it's like as the day progresses? Even if you leave a comment now and it eases off tonight, let me know. I really, I want to go and see my boy, like, you know, but I don't want to go if I'm going to end up getting diverted somewhere or whatever. But I am watching the news, and that's why I'm watching the live stream of the flights in England to see what's going on in it. Anyway, how are you doing, guys? You all right? Well, we're going to be talking about Andre, or whatever, not Peter Andre, but Andre Fluminense. Is that right? Fluminense. I've posted on the KopTalk VIP members website today in the scouting department. If you are a member on there, if you support me that way, on the Andre updates thread, but I'm going to go over it, you know, briefly, with you guys here as well, because I'm nice like that. The state of play at the moment, apparently, is that there is no official offer from Fulham as yet. And, you know, we've been told for a couple of months, maybe, you know, he was off to Fulham, Liverpool have pulled out, and, you know, Fulham, it's more or less all, you know, it's in the bag kind of thing. But the latest is that Fulham have not actually made an offer. Liverpool have not made an offer, as far as we're aware, unless something's happened that we don't know about. No official offer from Liverpool. And the last reports over the last few weeks, well, maybe last week or 10 days, were saying things like, you know, there's no interest in him, like no one's stepping up with an offer. There you go. So the latest reports kind of are linked into that. Sounds very familiar. Fluminense want a fee close to 35 million euros, but no one's at the moment apparently willing to offer that, which I'm not really sure why, to be honest with you, unless there's some, unless he's maybe demanding too much on his contract or something. But there is interest in him from clubs. And the latest club to register their interest is Atletico Madrid, and I don't think we've really heard their name mentioned with him. Now, they have a good working relationship with a chap called Carlos Liete, one of his agents, representatives, if you like. So they've got a good working relationship with him, right? And he's involved in that deal, or possible deal, you know, trying to get the move sorted somewhere, along with George Mendes. Right, now you'll have heard his name mentioned on here many times over the years. Liverpool have worked with him umpteen times, so Liverpool have a good relationship as well. Now I'm just trying to think off the top of my head without looking. I don't know if I have that information to hand. I do actually have some information to hand here regarding Mendes. So just to run it by you, he represents Nunes. I'm sure he represents Darwin Nunes. I think he represents Fabinho as well. Who else? I don't want to look at my list yet. I think Jota as well. So Liverpool have a good working relationship with him. I'm going to have a nosy now, see if there's anyone I've missed out. Now, Ugarte, another player previously linked with us. Mateus Nunes, another player linked with us. I know there's more. Pedro Neto, one that I continually tell you to watch. And there are more, but I can't pronounce some of the names. So, why is that relevant? Well, obviously, if you've got a good working relationship with an agent, there is dialogue when their players become available or they're looking to do something, which it's no coincidence, in my opinion, that we are always or continually linked with Mendes's clients, right? So, I'm just putting it out there, you know, because what I'm trying to say here is if you have an agency that maybe you don't get on with or it's problematic, then maybe that can affect things. Liverpool have a good relationship with this setup. So if they wanted to make something happen, then it may be a little bit easier than some other things. Now, so let me go back to the members website. I do apologise. Right. So those two are working on trying to moving on. Okay. Now, Fluminense, they want around 35 million euros, right? However, there are now suggestions that they would be willing to let the player leave on loan in January, with an option to make that permanent in the summer. But they would want a bigger deal for that to happen. They would want, according to the latest whispers, 45 to 50 million pounds. Okay, so if you want him in January, pay 35 million. Sorry, it is all euros. I'm very, very sorry. I've not had a cup of coffee yet. I've been to the dentist this morning. Oh. Anyway, I'm sure you're not interested in that. So let me try again. I'm sorry. Fluminense want 35 million euros now. If you want him in the summer, if you want to do that deal in the summer, we'll let you have him now in January. You can take him on loan. But in the summer, we want close to 45 to 50 million euros, with bonuses and things like that included. If that deal was made permanent. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining it very well. Now, in my opinion, as you know, I believe that Liverpool have, stacked him. They've stacked him, right? And what that means, it's a phrase that I coined. What that means to me is like the Graven Ryan. People keep telling me how to pronounce. Like I want to call him Gravenberg. That's it. But people say no, it's actually Gravenberg. You know what I mean? Ryan, right? That was exactly a stacked deal. So in that window, Liverpool knew at the very start of the window, we can get him, right? But we'll leave it, we'll stack it. And at the end of the window, if we have not succeeded in doing things or we need an additional player to add to the squad, as Rafa Benitez would say, for sure, all right, then we can call upon that player. It is a gamble if you stack a player because another club can come in for them, right? And things can change. But I genuinely think that Andre having stacked, which means that they know they can get him this window if they want him, because the player wants to move, the agents want to move. Everything can be made to happen at the current time. Now, I think in my last update regarding Andre, I said that the player was holding out for Liverpool. That's who he would want to go to if possible. He's not made a decision to go anywhere else. They're not trying. I mean, you could say, couldn't you? Well, how is he? He has to. Oh, hang on. How is he holding out for someone if no one's made an offer? Right? Let me explain. Because let's say nobody has made an offer. If he really wanted to go to Fulham, then he gets his agents to step up and say, look, my client really wants to make this happen. We're willing to bend a little bit. I tell you what, we'll knock this off, whatever, and try and make it happen. So I think he's holding out for Liverpool because I think that's his preferred destination. However, with Atletico Madrid entering the situation and sniffing around him, maybe that could change things a little bit. So if Liverpool have stacked him, Liverpool will be aware of their interests, and they'll now be going, oh, we noticed they're getting it, what should we do? Do you get me drift? I hope I've explained it well in this video. It is early. Well, it's not that early, to be honest with you, but I had to go to the dentist this morning and just, I'm not on form yet. So yeah, why am I making the video? I'm making the video to tell you that Atletico Madrid are interested. Now, I'm making the video to suggest that nobody has actually stepped up and made that bid yet. Nobody's stepped in with an offer of 35 million euros. And also, I'm making the video to tell you about this new claim that his club is saying, look, you can take him on loan in January if you're willing to pay 45, 50 million in the long, in the bigger picture with the bonuses and everything, if you make that loan permanent in the summer. All right? That's how it sounds. Now, there has been some rumours, some suggestions that Liverpool really wanted him last summer, all right? And that the player was like, I want to stay and play in that, Copa Libertadores or whatever it was, final and all that. He wanted to really play in it. There's a suggestion that Klopp has turned around and said, well, you had your chance, it's not happening, all right? Because it's now or never kind of thing. Which is an interesting rumour and one that I think as supporters, we like that shit. Bill Shankly many years ago, I remember a tale of Bill Shankly, apparently going up to a young footballer and saying, do you want to play for a real football club, Sonny? And the player said, I'll have to speak to my agent. And he went, forget it. You know what I mean? In other words, if you don't want to play for Liverpool, you know what I mean? Right? Maybe you can't have that attitude today, but maybe Jurgen has said, well, you had your chance in the summer, sunshine, and, you know, it's not there now because they went on and got Endo, for example, who's doing very well, all right? So, and that could see Liverpool over to the summer when they can reevaluate things, right? And the summer window is a far easier window to negotiate and navigate than January, okay? Now, the only thing that bothers me about that rumour, that maybe Klopp said, no, you had your chance, is after that window, Liverpool maintained contact with the Fluminense president. I forget his name. It's not relevant. I could find it for you. And Liverpool is said to have a good relationship with him. We know about the information that was put on the members' website about Liverpool going out there, which was lifted by one of these ITKs on Twitter, had posted word for word about it. So if Liverpool went, no, you had your chance in the summer, why did they then maintain contact and continue talks and things like that? I don't know. Everyone that I speak to, when I ask them their opinion, when I say speak to, I mean people that I have a lot of time for, that are close to Liverpool football, or people close to whatever. So, the professional capacity, or people in the industry, or just ordinary friends of mine, that just casual, Liverpool fans like the rest of us. Everyone thinks Liverpool have no interest in Andre anymore. It just stopped dead, right? Did our interest. Which confuses me because of what we know happened after the summer transfer window. So when that happens, why does something go dead? Someone's pissed off somewhere. Maybe someone's asking too much money somewhere. I just really don't think it's that with this. So then that would then leave open the suggestion that Liverpool are maybe looking at someone else, maybe for the summer. Can we get to the summer, not do that deal in January? Endo's doing all right when he steps in, and we're doing all right. I don't know. I keep asking these questions all the time, trying to work it out. So we'll stick with the facts. Atletico Madrid interested. Good relationship. They've got a good relationship with his agents. Nobody's made a firm offer as yet. What was the last thing? See, my memory's terrible. The loan option. So there's a loan option available now, which if you start, hearing those claims, like if this club's now saying, we'll lend you him on loan, then it sounds like they really need the money and want it to make it happen, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, we've only got, 10 days left. I don't know what date it is, actually. It's around the 22nd or something like that, innit? So we could do buy now, pay later sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? So we shall see. I am getting notifications on my mobile. So if you are on a members website, please go to the Executive Lounge Scouting Department, look up the Andre thread for what I'm putting on there. If you're not on the members website, fucking you call yourself a friend. Get in that video description and get signed up, especially in winter. February's terrible. Right, that's it. So I'm going to continue seeing what's going on in England, although that's London Heathrow yesterday, I think, so not much help. If you're in Birmingham, keep me posted on the weather later in the day, I think. You know what I mean? I think it might be all right. I did get a message off Rob this morning. He's in Nottingham and he said, it's all right here, Dad. You know what I mean? No big deal. So he's, I'll see you tomorrow, Dad, sort of thing. Well, Wednesday. So, yeah, I really hope I get to see my boy. I've been looking forward to the Depeche Mode concert for a while. I just like spending time with my son, Okay, guys, if you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video. It doesn't mean you have to agree with me. Please leave a comment. If you want to buy me a drink, hit that love heart thing, whatever it is, super thanks thing, or whatever it is. Okay, guys, what do you think? Right, to be honest with you, I'm not expecting anything to happen with Andre at the moment, but I haven't ruled it out. Excuse me. I just haven't ruled it out. I just think that, well, I'll make another video about the wider picture of transfers and that, but I think Liverpool have got him stacked. But why stack a player? Because you need time to make a decision on something else, maybe, right? Because if you don't want them, that's it, it's end of. And absolutely nobody has said to me, that I pay to, not that if nobody said out to me, it doesn't mean anything. But what I mean is, for me, on my level, how I form opinions and the people I trust, no one has said to me, I can categorically tell you, don't, it's dead. So no one said that yet. And they're usually right. So for me, he's stacked, and we see what happens the rest of the month. If Atletico Madrid step up, that could force Liverpool to make a move, you know. So maybe Liverpool know that Fulham haven't made an offer. You'd expect them to, wouldn't you? Because if the media are saying there's no offer and people in the industry are saying, well, there's no bid gone in yet, Liverpool gonna know about it, right? Do you know what I mean? So maybe they're just like, yeah, we're all right. We can chill on this one. So don't know. Do you think Liverpool? Have you got faith, like in Endo and that, for example, to the summer? For me, you know, a team that's pushing on all fronts and doing so well is like, I don't know, it just shows real intent, I think, and ambition. If you bring someone in, keep someone on the toes and that, you got another option. You know, you're an injury away from fucking disaster, aren't you, sometimes? You know what I mean? So, in that game yesterday, Liverpool so convincing, guys. You know, we haven't got our star man there, Endo. I did say to you at the beginning of the season, I reckon Endo will end up being my favourite player. It wasn't Miserable Martin. Miserable Martin don't like him, does he? But I think he might even have warmed to him a little bit now. I don't know, like Liverpool, like yesterday, doing the business. I mean, I was like going into yesterday's game, people saying, we're going to smash them. I was like, yeah, they're all right. Like, you know, we were so convincing, man. And we're getting it done. And it's making me a bit excited inside, but I'm trying not to come on here and be like that, because if you big things up and then it all goes wrong, it's harder to fall in it, I think. But we'll see. I would like to see Liverpool do something in the window. I know many of you don't think that Liverpool will do anything in the window. Going into this window, I said if Liverpool will do anything, I think it'll be at the end of the window to see how we're doing. You know, with key players being away at these different competitions and things, injuries, results in January. Let's see how we do. And if you get to the end of January and you're going, you know what, we're doing all right, maybe you do say, fuck it, we'll wait until the summer. Because doing a deal in January, you're usually paying more for it, right? And unless there's a release clause or you know exactly what's what. 35 million euros Andre would cost in January. But yeah, the loan thing's interesting. Sounds like they want shot of him for the money. All right, guys, I hope you're all right. Hope you appreciate the vid. I'm going to carry on drinking my drink. Oh, it's grand, is that? Yorkshire tea biscuit brew. Right, I'm off. I'll speak to you in a bit. All right.